is The Business Breakfast on Dubai Eye on One, on the UAE's #1 talk radio station.
Now, I'm sure that a number of you that are listening out there and, of course, watching this morning will have your own ideas about the metaverse. How many of us truly, fully understand the metaverse and its potential? And how many industries will be able to benefit from it? Well, we've got another first here in the region. Marc Ellis, UAE, have confirmed that they will become the first recruitment and training agency to enter Dubai's metaverse. I have questions, and therefore I'm going to put these questions to the director of Marc Ellis, Aws Ismail, who joins us now live here in the studios. Thanks so much indeed for joining us. Really appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Really kind of you to take time to join us. Congratulations on the announcement as well. But you're going to have to help me here, because how does it work?
Listen, the metaverse is an exciting world. I think it's the future. I think Dubai's strategy to enter the metaverse and to focus on it is something really spectacular, and we wanted to be part of it. So it comes under different segments or uses of technology. In general, there's all types of different things people are talking about: blockchain, NFTs, this and that. But our part, or what we're doing with the metaverse, is using the virtual technology or the virtual reality, let's say. So what we've done is we've created an office, replica of our existing office here in Dubai, to allow people from all over the world to come in, visit us, speak to our people, and actually get a real-life interaction with one of our recruiters to allow them to understand more about the jobs they're applying for, to do an interview virtually. So rather than actually doing it through a telephone or a screen or whatever, they get to see a person. It's not a real person, but it's something that you can relate to more, because you can see hand gestures, hand movements, and so on. And that allows people to actually feel more comfortable and allow them to be themselves, you can say.
Let's just take a step back if we can, because Marc Ellis is obviously an international brand, over a decade of experience in IT recruitment in the UK and the UAE. So a first for you here in the region. But does this type of recruitment and the use of the metaverse only lend itself to IT recruitment and tech recruitment?
No, absolutely not. I mean, we are obviously specialists in the IT sector, so we will be going after that predominantly. However, in general, the use of the metaverse can be, or in recruitment, can be for any industry. The idea behind it is that anyone can go and apply. So at the moment, there are approximately 400 million metaverse users around the world. And these obviously are different technologies, nationalities, etc., etc. Predominantly, or for now at the time being, I think IT users are probably the more advanced ones within the metaverse, because they understand what it is about, and so on and so forth. So the type of users that we'll find, or the type of candidates we'll find, fall under the technology side. But in the future, that's not to say, doctors can't join and see the metaverse, and so on and so forth.
What is the potential of the metaverse, specifically in this field?
It's huge. I think I genuinely believe it's the future. I think that, having the pleasure to experience it slightly and to actually see what it's about and to enter, you can say, the virtual world, I can see how this is going to go to the next level. I mean, a lot of people still don't understand it. I've spoken to a lot of my friends, colleagues, etc., and they're like, how does it actually work?
Yeah.
And I truly believe only when you actually enter it do you actually understand the potential that it has and how it could take everything forward, to be honest.
I mean, I suppose this is to do with not just future jobs, but future workplace and the way that our future workplace will work. In terms of what the UAE is doing in driving companies and individuals and organisations toward this and providing an infrastructure, is that more active than you might find back in the UK as well? You also got offices.
1,000,000%. I think the Dubai government are doing a fantastic job for actually pushing it forward. I think they see the value and the potential. I mean, it's supposed to be creating 40,000 jobs by 2030. And that's 40,000 jobs that would have never existed unless they created or they put the focus on the metaverse. So I think definitely other countries should follow suit and should take it forward in that way.
Is this going to be a new chapter for recruitment, a new way of recruitment as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, the number one thing is getting to experience candidates, or candidates getting to experience their recruiters virtually. I mean, once you wear the VR headset, you really immerse yourself in a world where you can do all types of things. One of the interesting things we're looking at is how to experience, the actual working culture of a company. So you can put on your VR and you can sort of transform yourself into one of the companies you want to work for and get to experience the type of work that you would be doing if you applied and if you were successful. And that's something we cannot do now. I mean, apart from offering an internship or whatever, that could take a long time. Whereas just by wearing a VR headset, you can actually go into there and do the type of work you want to do. And that could also help in the long term with universities and future graduates. If people don't want to know what they want to do, or they're confused about what career they want to take, this will really help them, because they get almost like try before you buy in a sense.
Is it also a secure space? I mean, a lot of people are quite concerned about their CVs falling into wrong hands or personal details, etc. Is there security there with the backups?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's run by blockchain, and blockchain is probably the most secure thing you have at the moment. So it's absolutely secure. I think not only does it provide you security, it also gives you verification.
And that was their director, Aws Ismail, telling us a bit more about it. So make sure you do check out their socials and, of course, their website to find how that works. In terms of how this works, we've got another couple of hours right here on the Business Breakfast.